Hogan here, VIP Boxing, just come down to the Marquee Gym, is it?
Marie Gym.
Marie Gym, to have a chat with Qasim, and Azza. Right, we're talking about your next fights.
Yeah, it's on the 7th of June at the Reebok Stadium, yeah.
Massive show, isn't it?
It is a big show, yeah, can't wait to be on it.
Yeah, well I'm looking forward to it because, like I say, I've interviewed you twice before, you know, post-fight interviews.
Yeah.
And I must admit, the last time was out in Coin against D. Mitchell.
Yeah.
And I was really impressed with your performance. Like I said, I've seen a lot of good lads in with him, and I didn't see anyone deal with him as comfortably as you did. And considering it was only your 4th pro fight, I was really impressed. Which makes me look forward to your next fight. We don't know you're fighting though, do we?
Not yet, no. Should be announced soon. Maybe a week or 2 yet, and then we'll find out who we box.
You've been a pro almost 2 years now.
No, it's not even been a year yet.
No.
It's been 8 months, I'd say.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you boxed at the end of last season, didn't you? And this is like your first proper full season.
Yeah.
And like I say, this will probably be the last show this year, but next year we should be looking for bigger and better things, I think.
Definitely, without a doubt, yeah, without a doubt. That's the aim.
And as an amateur, how many fights did you have?
As an amateur, I had, I think it was 50 odd fights.
Oh,
as an amateur, yeah. Boxed for Blackburn with Darwin, and the Yak Hussein.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah. I was with him for a while.
Yeah.
I had about 40 odd with him.
Yeah.
And then, moved over to Fit 2XL.
Barry Higson, isn't it?
Barry Higginson, yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a nice lad, yeah.
I'm going down there chatting to, he's got 2 fighters who are fighting on, well, one of them's fighting on your show, that's the big lad, Adam. Yeah. And then there's also AJ, he's fighting at the show in Darwin with John Case for the vacant British super featherweight title. Yeah. Yeah, that should be a good show as well. Yeah. So there's a few good things coming up in North West Boxing. But I know this show on the 7th is yourself.
It's a big show. They've got Harun Khan as well, haven't they?
Yeah, there's all big names on it.
Yeah, so.
And there's a couple of local lads from Bolton who are fighting one another, Bolton beaten. So that's yeah, which is where you're going to be next season, really, hopefully. You know, you win this fight, and then you know people are going to start looking at you.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So, what's next for you then?
Get this fight out of the way in June.
Yep.
And then, you know, I've not really had a break, to be honest. Take about 2 weeks off and then get back in, and then start training for September.
Yeah.
And then finish this year off, and then look at next year and see where we go.
Yeah. Well, like I say, it's the right time for you. You're only 22.
Only 22,
so
yeah. So
another good year out there. Get a few good learning fights behind you. Start doing 6 and 8 rounders, and then hopefully look for an area title or something like that.
Definitely, yeah.
I think you can be ready for that towards the end of next year.
Yeah. Once I've got this year out of the way, next year is all about still getting the fights in. Maybe by the end of next year, you know. Maybe even possibly in English, you know, by the end of next year. Depends how many fights I've got behind me and who I've boxed.
Yes.
So if I've boxed a better opposition and had quite a few fights by the end of next year, then why not? You know.
Well, the way you dealt with D, like I said, I've seen a lot of good lads fighting, and I didn't see anyone deal with him as well as you dealt with him. Yeah. And considering it was only your 4th fight, that's what made it stand out for me. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good performance. Against a guy who's hard to look good against, you know, and that's what he's there for, to test you.
I only got, I think it was only a week. It was only a week that I found out that I was boxing him.
Yeah.
So it was that long.
That's what you need to do, though, isn't it? You need to be fit. So when you get that phone call, when those opportunities do come knocking on your door, you can say, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like I say, a few of those opportunities will come next year, and.
Without them, you know, it wouldn't be possible, to be honest. All the people who are supporting me, you know, appreciate.
You need that behind you, don't you?
Definitely, yeah.
You've got to be able to concentrate on just getting fit and getting ready for each and every opportunity that comes your way.
They motivate you in a way as well. You know, they make you train harder. Family as well.
Well, you feel like you owe people, don't you? You want to repay them back.
Definitely,
and the way you're going, it looks like you are.
Definitely, and plus my sponsors, EMT lawyers as well.
Yeah.
They've got behind me and they're showing me a lot of support. You know, he's the.
I mean, I'm one of the directors at EMT lawyers.
Yeah.
I mean, I said to Qasim, the only thing he has to worry about is training, putting his head down, and focusing on for the fights.
Yeah.
We've signed a 5-year deal with Qasim, and we're going to support him all the way. And he doesn't have to worry about anything else besides being in that ring.
Well, you're very lucky, because that's what, you know, if there's a few more boxers out there who have that, it'd be even better scene than it already is, and it's a fantastic scene. And as I was saying before, it's a really, really tough weight, but you don't seem to fear anyone. And I really am. I'm looking forward to this show on the 7th. I think you're a star in the making, mate.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
All right, take care.
Cheers. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.